Hello there. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is for you. My name is Jared. I go by Sadai online. If this is your first video with me, it's a little different than all the other videos that I've posted. If this isn't your first video with me, you'll notice this is a new background. I'm still trying to find a place to record in my apartment. I'm currently in my apartment's second bedroom, which is really just a storage space, to try and get a little bit of privacy and stay away from the other stuff that's going on in my apartment. It's not ideal, but it's where I'm at. Yeah, so if this is your first video with me, we're pretty chill here on this here channel. Very laid back, casual, just hanging out. I'm a Pokemon guy and I like to play Pokemon, and today it's probably one of my last post-com videos where I'm talking about some footage that I recorded while I was on vacation. A couple weeks ago, I was in vacation in Indonesia. And yeah, while I was there, I got to play some Pokemon Go and I got to catch some Pokemon. So we're gonna go through some of the footage today, and I'm just gonna kind of talk about what it was like and what I did and why I did it maybe. And you can just hang out with me for a few minutes if that's your vibe. If you enjoy it, click around. I've got a couple other videos on the channel and you're welcome to watch those. Maybe even subscribe if that's what you're into. So when I was on vacation in Indonesia, I stayed at two places. The first place that I stayed, the video is already posted on the channel and you can watch that. The second place that I stayed, I'm going to start bringing up the footage here. You can see briefly there that there's not much around. Actually, there were no Pokestops, no gyms, nothing where I stayed here. So for these few days, I didn't have any Pokestops or anything like that. It was actually my first time I ever submitted a submission for a new Pokestop, and it actually got approved. It got approved 2 weeks after I was there. So it didn't help me, but maybe it'll help whoever stays there in the future. I was there during the Chinese New Year event, so you'll see me catching a lot of the Pokemon that were available at that time. So this is like an Ekans and a Dratini. If you haven't watched many of my videos, this is kind of what I do when I catch a Pokemon. I look at it, I categorize it as good or bad based on its potential using an app called Pokegenie. So I'll have another video soon where I kind of go through that whole process. The one nice thing about the Lunar New Year event was I was able to catch a lot of poison type Pokemon. Those Ekans really helped, and I was able to evolve my second Galarian Slowbro. My first video that I posted on the channel shows the first Galarian Slowbro I was able to evolve, but this one was actually really high IVs, I guess, in all of its stats. So this one I plan someday to power up to as high as I can, because it was like 98%. I think the move set it has is decent. Pokegenie there rates it as an A-, so it's not bad. It would probably be good if I used a TM on it at some point to maybe give it its best possible moveset. But yeah, while I was in Indonesia, when you don't have many Pokestops around, you're basically just looking for anything to do on the app. So I recorded a video of me actually battling Rocket Grunt here. Don't do that. I don't record a lot of those, but it does, since I'm so new here on this channel, it gives an opportunity to show off a couple of the Pokemon that I've caught here. You can see these are the ones that I have with the highest CP. I don't have very strong Pokemon. I've been playing the game since 2016, but I go into this in another video. I don't actually get to play it a lot, which is part of the reason why I made this channel, so that I can talk about the way that I play Pokemon Go. But yeah, so I don't have a lot of super high CP Pokemon. I am at level 40 now, I think, which is exciting. But here I'm going against the flying type Rocket, who always has a Dragonite at the end, I'm pretty sure. So I started with my Jolteon here. I withstood some attacks, as you can see. And I got to charge up. I don't know what move that is. Maybe, I don't know, Thunderbolt, something. I don't know. Discharge. Got to charge it up, but in effort, I wanted to charge up my Glaceon move before the Dragonite came in, so I switched there. And I think I get out of this one without losing any Pokemon, which is not something that I could say a few years ago when I started playing, or when I was playing Pokemon Go. The flying type Rocket Grunt gave me a lot of trouble. This Dragonite was hard for me to take down. But I'm really happy with this Glaceon. I think it's one of the EVs with like flowers on its head. It's a good U tier Glaceon, so that's why it's at $24.99, I think, CP. Yeah, so I mean, I don't think you're gonna see me doing a lot of battles on this channel. That's not really what I do. I'm more of a collector, less of a battler. But I have a good time doing that every once in a while. If you watch some of my other videos, I think eventually I'm going to post some, I post Pokemon TCG Pocket as well. And I will have a video soon of me doing some battles on that, if that interests you at all. Those are really the two things I'm playing right now that I'll be posting content about, is TCG Pocket and Pokemon Go. It'll probably be a majority TCG Pocket for a reason that I'll go to in an upcoming Pokemon Go video. I've already got a couple Pokemon Go, I've got a Pokemon Go video already recorded for you, and I've got some TCG stuff recorded too. So here I'm just showing the map like it's barren. The place I went to in Indonesia, it was beautiful, it was relaxing, it was calm, it was very chill. This is the #1 personality trait of me, is chill. So it was a great place to go for vacation. Not the best place on the Pokemon Go tourist website, or tourist list of places to go. But there is a Pokestop there now. Or actually, when you submit a place to Niantic, they don't guarantee that it'll show up in Pokemon Go, but hopefully it's in Pokemon Go now. So yeah, I got enough Stardust here to raise up this Nidoking a little bit. My goal is to get him to 2,500 because he's a U tier Nidoking. I also have this 98% Ivy Nidoking that I've been working on for a long time. He's one of the ones that I do raids and stuff with when I need to. I try to get, based on the Pokegenie app, any Pokemon that, you know, has the highest potential for the different battle tiers, even though I don't do much battling. I just like to have the best, right? So that U tier Nidoking is really great, and the 98% obviously is good for battles. So yeah, if you saw my thumbnail for this video, here's shiny #1 that I caught while I was staying at this hotel. My first shiny Baniri. I've caught tons of Baniri, but it was my first shiny. I think I'm also going for excellent throws here, for a reason you'll see shortly. And I also think my game crashed here, so we're just gonna sit here for an uncomfortable amount of time while I hoped that the game would refresh and I wouldn't lose the Baniri. I was just worried that if I closed and restarted the app that I'd lose the Baniri, but once I did, and I resort by most recent, you can see the Baniri was caught in the Ultra Brawl with the excellent throw. It's not a good Baniri, but it's my first shiny, it's my only shiny Baniri, so it gets to stay. I think according to Pokegenie, it's better as a Lopunny, so it'll evolve one day. I really liked this Lunar New Year event because I finally got to catch a lot of Dratinis. Prior to this event, I didn't really have many good candidates to evolve into Dragonairs and Dragonites. So just the amount of Dratini was great to see because after a certain amount of time, you get enough. So yeah, this is why I was trying to make those excellent throws while I was on vacation, I wanted to try and evolve a few Pokemon that I wasn't really powering up, but I hadn't really evolved. Because so many of these have like conditions to evolve them. And where I live and where I play, I don't really get a chance to meet those conditions. So I actually discovered that you had to make a lot of excellent throws to evolve Farfetch'd into Surfetch'd. So this is my 98% Surfetch'd now, after I made all of those excellent throws. Not a great moveset, C according to Pokegenie, but someday when I get to powering up Surfetch'd, I'll look at using some TMs on him to give him some better moves. The next thing I'm about to show, I forgot to start recording at the beginning, but I caught my first Arachnid. I've been seeing them on maps recently, spawning in different places, but I hadn't actually been able to catch one. I was just shocked at how big it is, man. That thing is massive on the screen. Very cool Gen 7 Pokemon, Arachnid, I think. So I forgot to start, or I don't know if I was recording this right away, but here's Gligar, shiny number 2 for this video. My first shiny Gligar in Pokemon Go. I've caught a couple in Scarlet, Pokemon Scarlet, but this was the first one for Pokemon Go. So here I am rating it, finding out what its best stats are, what it'll be. I think this one says, yeah, stage 1, right? So it should evolve to a Gliscor, and it'll be a decent G tier Gliscor. And then the third shiny of the video. So you just clicked on this video to see what three shinies were. Here's all 3. You've now seen the third and final shiny. The video will continue, and we've also seen the Surfetch'd that I have on the thumbnail. So, yeah, the rest of the video is unspoiled. You have no idea what to expect, what's coming. I guess it wasn't stuff that was worth putting on the thumbnail, though. So that's your clue to not have too high of expectations. Hatching a few eggs that were able to mature while I was not doing a lot of walking, because it was a very chill, like I said, holiday. Well, this is actually at the airport, so this is actually when I was about to fly back home. I go more into this in another video, in the video that I'll be posting eventually about Pokemon Go, but I live in Beijing, China. So this was, yeah, about to go back. If you know anything about Pokemon Go in China, it doesn't work in China, mainland China, most of mainland China. So I'm actually unable to play Pokemon Go. You can actually, I think I'm back in China right now as I'm recording on the screen. There's just nothing here. It's region locked, so nothing spawns, nothing happens. And I just look for other ways to entertain myself on the game. So yeah, when I'm at an airport about to fly back to Beijing, I'm catching as many Pokemon as I can, because it's my last chance, basically. I'm powering up this Wigglytuff. It's a 100% G tier Wigglytuff, so I'm not. I mean, I wish I liked Wigglytuff, I really did, but it's cool to have a 100% one. So while I'm playing here, this is basically, I go into this in an upcoming video, but this is basically how I play when I'm in Beijing. I power up Pokemon when I can, I complete my daily missions, I hatch eggs. So here I'm hatching a Frigibax. I'm putting another egg in the incubator. All of these eggs I got while I was on my trip. Otherwise, I just rely on these 7-kilometer eggs, because you can open those from gifts. So that's another way I play here in Beijing, is I just open gifts and I get eggs to hatch, which gives me new Pokemon, which gives me Stardust, and helps me interact with the game. And this is another way that I play. I get to choose a buddy, and I get to earn candy with my buddy while walking around. You can't really get a lot of berries here, unless you get them as like daily mission rewards and stuff like that. So most of the berries I have, I store up while I'm traveling, and then I come back to Beijing and I feed a few berries every day to my buddy. Currently I'm going for Lickitung because I don't have enough candies to evolve all the Lickitungs that I want to evolve. You can actually see on the screen where it says failed to detect location. That's what I get when I'm here in China. I can catch Scatterbug because you can catch those based on gifts. When you receive and pin enough gifts, you can catch Scatterbug. So this is really the only Pokemon that I get to catch while I'm home and not traveling. It also helps me, if I can, get a 7-day streak for Stardust and items and stuff like that. But it's hard to string together a 7-day streak because I don't really have enough friends that I can pin enough gifts, postcards, to get a new Scatterbug every day. So sometimes I rely on like the daily events or things like that to, if like one of the rewards for those is to catch a Pokemon, I try to string together 7 in a row just so that I can get the bonus amount of Stardust. Because really what I do is I just power up Pokemon when I can. Trying to get them to their highest potential, whatever tier is their highest potential. So yeah, I hatched another egg there. I saw my Goomy, putting another one in the incubator, and that brings you up basically to where I am in the game. There's a video coming up. I think the next one I'm going to post will be a Pokemon TCG packet opening video. I'm going to, what I do with that is it's live comm, so you'll get to see my authentic reactions as I'm opening packs. But what I do is I just record my daily packs that I get to open. I do have the Premier Pass, so I get 3 packs a day. So I just open them at the same time every day, record myself, and then I'm going to string together a week of those and post those videos every week. So that's what's coming next. But I believe after that will be a long form Pokemon Go video where I kind of give a lot more detail and explanation into how I play the game and what the game looks like for me and what I do. So if you're here for Pokemon Go content, it will be coming. You'll see it again soon. And if you enjoy just kind of having, it's kind of like streamer vibe, I guess. Like, this is not a channel where there will be flashy animations. There's no production because I don't have a producer. I am not a producer. I don't have that skill set. It's really just kind of like chill streamer vibes, hang out, have a video playing. If you want to hang out with me, you're welcome to come back and watch videos with me. Leave a comment, leave a like, anything like that if you don't mind. Very much a beginning channel here, so any interaction you can do would help. So, all right, see ya.